Hello, I'm EnterElysium and welcome to Sidmir's Civilization Beyond Earth. Let's have a go at this game and have a little bit of a series then, shall we? So you've already maybe heard my first thoughts on it. We're going to be playing single player, of course. Multiplayer? You must be crazy. Stay tuned. Let's set up the game. And we'll go with... I have been playing Vostok before. I've only played about 8 hours in this game, so it's going to be a bit more an exploratory Let's Play than everything I know everything about. We'll go with Gemini. Vostok didn't seem to... Nothing happened for me. So we'll go with Gemini. We'll go standard, and we'll go standard map size. Interestingly, standard map size is also the second biggest. Okay. For sponsor, I've been playing a lot of African Union, but the African Union, because they're focused on, make sure you've got health to get the plus 10% food, you tend to focus very much on health at the beginning. I'd like to be able to get a bit of variety, so I'm actually going to change it up, and I'm going to play as the Calithan Protectorate. So we get cities and outposts acquire new tiles twice as fast. And for our colonists, we can choose plus science, plus food, health and energy, production, culture and health. I'm tossing up here between production or science because, early production is really nice. I mean, they're all pretty good, actually, but early production is pretty nice. But also early science is really nice to be able to just get those first few things you need really quick. Decisions. I'm going to go with early science. Or I'm going to go with, I don't know. Oh god, I'm really bad at making these decisions. I tend to play a fairly sciencey game. We'll play as scientists. And there we go, you get to choose your spacecraft, so you can have continental surveyor, and you can look at the coastline for the entire map. I actually really like that. It lets you know, where you need to explore. And you can be like, right, there's no point going down there. There's no point going up here. I know there's not much space up here. I know I need to explore. I kind of really like that. Retrograde thrusters allow you to pick a wider area when setting a city. You already get to be able to choose an area to a certain extent. Retrograde thrusters just gives you a bit more flexibility, which is really nice. But I don't know. I don't rate it as highly as some of the other ones, maybe. Seeing petroleum, geothermal, and titanium. Those are the other 3 important resources. There are 3 really important ones. Xenomass, Fraxite, and... floatstone, but also there is petroleum, geothermal, and titanium. Those ones don't matter as much as those other 3 core ones, but these ones are still pretty good. And by knowing where they are, you can better, site your stuff. I don't know, I don't rate that as highly because I don't think you get to see these when placing your city. I think it only happens after your city's placed, so it doesn't actually influence that starting city location. It's still very good, don't get me wrong, but you do get to, research these fairly early on. Plus energy, I really find this really boring. Plus money, Reveal alienness on map. It's not bad, but you tend to be able to, see them with a bit of warning and be able to run away. So I'm going to go for Reveal Coast. I think they're all fairly good, but here we go, and you get to choose our cargo. Last option, we can have an extra population. That's pretty good. An extra population does allow you to, pretty much leapfrog from the start. Begin with pioneering technology. That is very good. Pioneering technology allows you to set up trade and stuff. Pretty good. Free clinic. That's good. I believe clinics have, bonuses to health, and I can't remember if they have a bonus to science. I think they're definitely the health bonus. A soldier unit, it's okay. And a worker unit, that's really nice because you can start upgrading things straight away, and it takes a while to get a worker unit. I'm tossing up between pioneering and worker. I think I'm going to go with the worker, though, because I do have a bonus to tech already, so I can, research pioneering a little bit quicker. So I think I can, I'll go with that. I'll have to research the pioneering separately, and I'll go with the worker to be able to buff the city. So we'll go with the worker. As for planets, I'm probably going to go with Protean just because it'll be a bit easier to explore the game because, it'll be one contiguous landmass, and we won't have to, have lots of fun getting between continents. It'll just be simpler. The other options I was considering were Tagan, which is basically, you have to be around the edge because you're relying on the sort of the coast, the fertile coastland, and inland it's a bit more crappy. It's interesting. Also, Equatorial is also interesting as well, but I think I'll stick with a generic Protean world for now. Ooh, lovely little screen. It's very green. And hopefully our planet will be created. Ooh. Here we go. I can hear something. The game is doing something. It's thinking. And we're in.
Hello,
and
I am the Advanced Integration and Simulation
no
Resource,
advice.
or
I
advisor.
actually set up a game
I'm
earlier and
equipped
went with
to
experienced
introduce you to
player, and it
basic
still told me
systems that
all
will
the
guide your
advice.
development on this new planet.
So,
Additionally, I can provide strategic advice.
Okay, we don't get a lot of options here. Now, here's the thing. I kind of would like to be on the coast for the bonuses that we can get from coastal tiles. Chitin, we can't really land on the chitin. It's too good to work it from, you know, get the chitin as a resource. We can land on fungus, but again, I don't really want to ruin the fungus. But that says it's also a hill, but then again, it's not on the coast. We could put down here. That should put us 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, so there. If we go here, we'll also get 1, 2, 3 around there. We haven't got any particularly nice resources, actually. If we land here, we get 1, 2, 3. We would get the Xenomass. Because what you need is you want Xenomass, Phyrexite, and Floatstone. We haven't got anything in our starting location. The closest we've got is the Xenomass, and we'd have to be here to get it, I think. I don't think they would actually give it to us. So from here we can get 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we can get the tubers from here. So I think we're going to start there. Okay. So we can get plus food there, or we can get plus production from there. I'm going to go to... Ooh. I'll start with a plus food here. And the explorer's going to go... Oh, I guess we're on the north side already. We'll just go north. Now there's miasma here, which we'll have to stop in, which will hurt us. And ooh, lots of aliens already. Okay, that means there's probably a nest about here, and I don't want to aggro them by going near that nest. Let's pick research. I'm thinking ecology, because it has the ultrasonic fence, which keeps aliens away. And that's good, especially when combined with pioneering, because you get these trade convoys. And with the ultrasonic fence, you get this ability. You can make a decision. You can even have, you know, the greater distance on the ultrasonic fence, I think. Or you can have all your trade convoys aren't attacked by aliens, which is just brilliant. So I'm going to go with, you know, that, and then I'm going to go get pioneering. I'll probably actually queue them up right now. Shift click, do that, and we're good. For production, I'm going to go with the old Earth Relic, getting the culture straight away to get some more growth. It's pretty nice. Okay, so we've taken our damage from the miasma. I'm actually going to move tangentially to them. I don't want to piss them off too much. If there is actually a nest there, I don't want to aggro them. We'll be going through more miasma, which is a shame, but we'll have to deal with it. Let's build ourselves a plantation. It's going to take 6 turns and get us +1 food from this tile. It won't be that important until we start actually working it. I don't know why I've done that. I should have probably gone straight for the chitin, because we'll be working these 2 tiles. But oh well. We'll have our thing in 3 turns anyway, so I guess it will be important then. Okay. Now this world here, you can see the coast, is basically one big blob. The last world I loaded up actually was very spidery. It was like, technically it's one continent, but it's basically a spider web. This is a much more typical thing than what I was expecting. We have a nice little bay here as well. Okay, so let's move. Okay. Kind of hoping to find something interesting, you know, like satellites or relics or skeletons or something. Okay, so that's the Polystralia. Hello, you've got a very shiny suit, don't you?
The Commonwealth welcomes you.
It's the only thing I remember about that guy is like he has a shiny suit. Aha, right. Ferrozite. 2 bits. Also some silica, which has some research value. I'm kind of thinking this is possibly a second city location already. This is not a great location. Quest updated. Found an outpost. Okay, thank you very much for that. You need orders. You need orders. There's an alien there. Okay. And an alien there. Okay. Hopefully they won't aggro. Don't want to kind of lose my explorer unit this early on. Okay, I can't go over them. They are impassable. Let's move this way. That's impassable. Great. Oh dear. Right, so we've done that. Let's move to here, and we'll set up the Patacomic Titan. Alright, so... nothing amazing. Nothing amazing again. Ah, come on, we need these early game things. 2 civs down already. Including us. Who are you? Oh, Starlight Federation. Okay. Right, let's move forward again. This is very frustrating. No relics whatsoever. Not relics, resource pods. Resource pods are basically the equivalent of... let's go with another explorer. The equivalent of... what they're called ruins in Civ 5. They give you bonuses and stuff. Quest updated. A spacecraft plummeted from the atmosphere and crashed not far away. Where did they come from? Who built it? What was their intention? We'll find it in time once we investigate the wreckage more fully. Well, I guess that's where our next explorer unit's going to go when it's completed. Ooh, that's an alien nest. So there aren't any aliens there. We'll see if we can get a cheeky alien nest taken. But if they spawn a unit, then we better run. Ah, yes. Cheeky alien nest. 25 energy. Oh. Bollocks. However, we have progenitor ruins. Oh, these are really good, actually. And we have fire that here, but progenitor ruins. Those are good. That's actually part of the quest goal, is to do some sort of experiment on these. And be lucky. Okay, so we've grown again in Mandira. Let's see what tiles we're working. Okay, you're working all the food tiles. That's fine. I don't have anything particular against that. Okay, so let's... you not got miasma there? No, there's miasma there. Okay, so we need to heal up before we can actually do that on the progenitor ruins. So let's just move to there and heal, and then we'll research the progenitor ruins. It's a shame we haven't found any resource pods, though. We've got our first virtue. I'm going to go plus 10% science when healthy, I think, because that tends to be quite nice. Plus 10% production towards buildings is kind of nice in the early game as well, but 10% isn't very much in the early game. 10% food after growth, 50% from combat. I'm thinking plus science. So, let's continue on. And... okay. Continue on again. You're healing up quite nicely. Worker, you've done your job. Let's build I think a mine here might be nice. Let's choose production. I'm thinking maybe a clinic. Possibly a soldier. But clinic does give science and health. Yeah, I'll go with science and health. This ruin needs to be looked at. So we'll send the expedition over there. Ooh, what are you? Coral. You've got culture. Nice. Coral is a very well known to be a cultural thing. Everyone, you know, big cultures of the world are always founded on coral. I mean, you think of the Romans, and you really just define them by how much coral they had.
How may the corporation serve you?
Okay. Hi, Suzanne. Please don't attack us. We're all friendly. Mine takes down the one food, but it gives us production, and, you know, I'd like to be able to get the production for the other game. We'll move back now, I think, and we'll have a look at this. What does it say? 5 turns? Yeah, we can dig that. Quite literally dig that, because we have enough health to be able to withstand the miasma for that long. I'm thinking for our second city, I'm thinking, like, here. Looks like it'd be pretty good. I've discovered ecology. Excellent. Who's this? Okay, that's Franco-Iberia. And there we go. We have Oxonic fences. So, let's set up... pioneering is already queued. Yeah, because I forgot I already queued pioneering. How nice. Right, so you're finally on the crash site. It might be worth looking for a resource pod, but... nah, I think that's okay. We'll just start the expedition. Decision. Okay, we have our first decision. The old relic is blah 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 blah. Split amongst citizens. Blah blah blah. People want to grieve and have it as a shrine, and whatever, and some people want to publicly display it to embrace, remember humanity and embrace a new homeworld. So basically, do you want to leave the relic as some sort of shrine where people worship the old world, or do you want to kind of leave it as a kind of a cultural icon and be like, this is our heritage? Basically, museum versus religion, I kind of think it is. So relics become maintenance free, or culture. I'm gonna go culture. We built it for culture, we might as well buff the culture. I don't understand why we'd really focus on the money aspect there. Well, good to go. And we get another virtue. Ooh, okay, I'm thinking 30 science from finished expeditions. We've got 2 expeditions going. Obviously, that's an easy choice. That science will be crazy good for us. That science is going to be really nice. There we go. Ooh. A free level up in an affinity. Okay. Hello. Oh, we get a free affinity level and I have to pick it. Oh, God. This is a bit early on. Normally, basically in this game, you can a little bit multi-class, but really you kind of have to really go, right, I'm doing this affinity. And looking around where we have, what do we have? We have ferraxite. Okay, so we do have ferraxite, but we also have some xenomass from some of the alien hives or whatever that we kind of stamped out, the alien nests. I'm kind of thinking that ferraxite might need to be it. It's all plus science, you're plus food. We do have 1 bit of xenomass here worth 3, but I think the ferraxite is a little bit more. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, should be able to get that, and the second city will get them. I think we're going to go supremacy. Xenomass would be harmony. Harmony would be an interesting way to go. Certainly interesting. Where would we put our second city if we put our second city over here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so about here-ish. Very close to Freeland. Not the greatest location. Okay. Explorers can build an additional expedition. Roads and mag rails do not cost any energy to obtain. Orbital coverage. Next to ferraxite. Sabotage can be formed by, and we can get the victory thing. Whereas harmony. Aliens aggro less. Units heal in miasma. Worm strike operation can be performed. Oh god. And then we get the other quest thing. Okay, I think we'll go supremacy probably, just because we know we can get the ferraxite out the top there. And we can get an upgrade. So, ooh, the marine is upgraded, so we can go with either plus 50% when attacking, or plus 5 heal. I kind of like the attacking. That said, heal would actually be very nice if you could just sit on a hill and be defensive. Thinking about that, I'd probably gone heal just in case, but yeah. What have you got? Okay, so we need to move you and heal you up. So I'm thinking we just move you here for now, and we'll heal you up. Now, it's used its expedition module, but because we just got the supremacy thing, that gives it an extra expedition module in all our expeditions, so it's actually got 1 left. And this one has 2, and we'll soon only have 1. Pioneering is nearly finished because of that nice science boost we got. Really good start there, just nicely comboing all those things together. And here we go. Choose a station to chart a quest decision. We can either get 2 food, 2 energy, or we can get 2 energy, 2 science. I'm going to prove Far-Base 1, I want the science. Okay, it's a little bit near where I want to be setting, but that's fine. And we'll go next turn. 80 production. Ooh, that's good. That's pretty good. I have to say, production is very nice. Let's move forwards. Okay, more ferraxite, more aliens. Okay, there were survivors aboard the spacecraft. They were human once, but now they're something different. We're calling them the Augmented. And like us, they settled a new planet. But where our world sustains life, theirs was harsh and violent. They tried to adapt by incorporating technology into they're the Borg. They're the Borg. They're basically the Borg, aren't they? The augmented wish to live in our world. Okay, so friendly Borg. Should we grant them refuge, or shall we tell them to fend for themselves? Okay, so grant them refuge is purity and supremacy. Let them settle on their own is harmony. Okay, we're kind of already locked into supremacy, so we might as well keep going supremacy. Or grant them refuge. Okay. Let's get our new research going, and what have we got? I think chemistry would be nice because we can get laboratories, +1 production, or we could go genetics, which gives us marsh, the ability to get +1 food from marshes. I don't think we have any marshes nearby. I think we're fine without that one. We could beeline for some of the supremacy ideas, but they're kind of far out. They tend to be, second here, and so on. Ooh, did I just click something? Yeah, I did. Genetics by mistake. I'll undo that. We could go over here and get stuff like the thorium reactor and whatever. Reveals titanium, but meh. +1 science for Fraxite. That's really good if we had the Fraxite, but we don't. We'll have to do that in future. So I'm thinking we maybe need to move towards, an early second city. Seems to be a logical choice to me, so I'm thinking an early second city. Yeah, we'll go with this so we can get the laboratory. And then early second city is. We'll go trade depot, it only takes 1 turn. Probably because we've got some of that production from last time ticking over. Okay, and we'll move you down here. Okay, there's floatstone there, so that's the resource that kind of lines up to purity. We could build an electronic fence. I don't think we need one currently. We aren't that threatened by aliens, and we've wiped out the nest that was nearby by just being lucky. Trade vessel. No. Trade convoy. Tempting. I think we could just go colonist. It'll take 17 turns, though. But it does stop this city from expanding. I don't think we can do it this early. It would be nice, but I don't think we can do it this early. Trade convoy. Getting an early trade going on, all the bonuses involved in that, just seems too good to me. But there we go. I think we'll call it there for this episode. We have been playing Beyond Earth. We'll see how it goes. I'm still very, much mystified by some aspects of this game, and I'm still learning as we go. So it'll be cool. Let's explore play. That could sound weird. But yeah, hope you're enjoying this. Hope you're enjoying the intro to our new series. And yeah, if you've liked the video, like the video. And if you're not subscribed, please do consider subscribing. And as per usual, stay shiny.